Congratulations, your Kirla has evolved into a Gardevoir. Wow! Exclaimed Chod, wide-eyed at how horrible his name is. He had no idea it was so close to evolving, but here it was. It got a lot taller, and prettier too. It looked almost human. So you're a Gardevoir, huh? He walked around, pacing a circle as he examined her closely. I bet you're really strong, and your move pool is pretty impressive too, he muttered to himself as he eyeballed her. Does my new form please you, master? Ellipsis! Exclamation point. Chad jumped and looked around quickly. What? Ellipsis? Who said that? Who's there? It's me, master, your Pokemon. Chad blinked and looking back to his Gardevoir. That was Ellipsis you? She smiled and tilted her head slightly. Yes, master, I can speak to you telepathically now, Gardevoir said wordlessly. Wow, Ellipsis, telepathy. Now that's impressive. You're a great Pokemon. Gardevoir blushed and looked away. Thank you, Master Ellipsis. No problem. I give compliments when compliments are due. Chad winked, causing Gardevoir to blush even more. Chad didn't seem to notice, though. Well, we're almost the next time. What do you say I put you back in the Pokeball and I'll take you to the Pokemon Center for some deserved healing? Gardevoir nodded, lacing her hands behind her back. That's kind of hard. She doesn't have hands. All right, Chad smiled, pulling out his Pokeball and popping it open, allowing Gardevoir to return to within. He minimized it and set it on his belt and began on his merry way to the next town. Feeling more tired than usual, Chad decided to spend the night at that town. He wasn't exactly well off in terms of cash because he just got beat up by fucking Gary Oak. So the motel he stayed at was subpar at best. Paying for his room, he headed upstairs and down the hall until he found his room. He sighed out in relief at the sight of the bed. It was pretty shitty, but cushion is cushion.
Oh my god.
Onto a chair and immediately removed his shirt. Tossing that on the floor, he started to unbuckle his belt. He let his pants drop to the floor, leaving him in his boxers. He walked over to his backpack to retrieve his PJs and didn't notice that one of the Pokeballs rolled off his belt and laid on the rest button and rested on the button. The ball expanded and popped open. Gardevoir conveniently appeared on the motel room. On the motel room?
On motel.
Gardevoir conveniently appeared on the motel room floor. She yawned silently, stretching, then turned around. Oh my. Chad jumped, whirling around to find himself in his underwear in front of Gardevoir. What are you? Ellipsis, ellipsis. Ellipsis. She blushed intensely and turned away, her hands over her face. Oh man, Ellipsis, I'm so embarrassed. Ellipsis. This was Ellipsis. I mean, this wasn't Ellipsis. I didn't Ellipsis.
Ellipsis, 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 ellipsis.
This is like Ellipsis abuse. This is Ellipsis rape. Chad chewed on his lower lip, too flustered to think of anything to say in this awkward moment. Master Ellipsis, I didn't know you.
Oh my god.
Ellipsis! Exclamation mark. Huh? Chad blinked. If he said huh, he didn't blink.
I still can't get over the fact that his name is freaking Chad.
Douchebag name.
His parents really must have hated him. Think you failed abortion, we'll name him Chad. Anyway, Gardevoir looked back at him over her shoulder because she was looking away. Somehow. Even, whatever. She was still blushing, but her eyes, ellipsis, period. They didn't look embarrassed. Why else would you summon me here now? In a motel room, ellipsis, you nearly nude, ellipsis. Me just evolved into this form, ellipsis. Ellipsis. You've been waiting, haven't you? Wait until I evolved, ellipsis. She turned fully, moving toward him. She appeared to be gliding as she moved, so gracefully, so femininely. Her hand went to his chest, sliding over the warm skin, ellipsis, until you could have me. Have you? Child's face lit up like a beacon. He could feel his knees getting shaky and his heart race. Was his Pokemon actually Ellipsis, and did she really Ellipsis? And why didn't he feel more disgusted by this? Did he Ellipsis? Did he want... Did he wanted it all along after all?
We'll have to say that. We'll have to say the other sentence from later.
Did he wanted it all along after all? She smiled. Yes, you can have me. She pressed her lips against his, throwing her arms around his neck and engaged him in a passionate, heated embrace. To be honest, she'd wanted him too, ever since she was a Ralts, but impossible up until now. Ellipsis, now that it could all fit. His name is Chad. How could it not all fit? Anyway, Chad was completely taken aback by all this. His mind was reeling, but his body, ellipsis, it seemed to know exactly what to do. His hands almost unconsciously went to her hips, his lips beginning to kiss back, and a certain appendage began to stiffen. Why is it in all these fanfics saying penis is like taboo?
Better than saying slit.
Well, I mean, you're talking about a guy fucking a Pokemon, and you can't say penis. That's whatever. And a certain appendage began to stiffen. Ellipsis. Your lips feel so good, Master. You're so warm. I cannot wait until we are one, Ellipsis. She spoke telepathically, as if they're kissing me. as if their kissing became fervent. Ellipsis, space, ellipsis. Then let's not wait anymore, he exclaimed suddenly, sweeping Gardevoir off her feet quite suddenly, and tossing her onto a bed. He crawled on after her, grinning devilishly. Oh, Master Ellipsis, so assertive. You betcha.
Oh, dear God.
What a virgin. Master Ellipsis, space, ellipsis. Ellipsis, ellipsis. Ellipsis, space, ellipsis. Hyphen, yeah, he pulled away. You have ellipsis protection? Chod blinked and furrowed his brows. Protection, ellipsis, question mark. Oh, you mean condoms? She nodded. No, but we don't need those. I can't get you pregnant. We're both virgins, right? I knew it. Fucking called it. Right, but ellipsis, it's just ellipsis. She looked away, biting her lip. All humans use condoms for this type of thing. That's normal. And we're doing this so ellipsis. If I use it, it would be more ellipsis normal. Unless like you're doing it with an animal. Ellipsis on Gardevoir. I don't think of you as an animal, but still ellipsis. He pursed his lips and smiled. Okay, I saw a machine downstairs. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Master. After a quick dressing session, Chod and Gardevoir hurried downstairs to the first floor of the motel. There was a vending machine with various chips, snacks at the bottom. Yes, condoms. Because that's exactly what I need when I go to a motel. I don't buy condoms at pharmacies anymore. Just get it for only 10G at a fucking vending machine. He patted his pocket. What? I don't have any change, ellipsis. Oh, Gardevoir said, looking at the floor. Ellipsis, space, ellipsis. He stretched her face for a moment, then nodded. Don't worry. Chod knelt down in front of the machine and stuck his hands into the flap. Master, are you sure you should be doing that? Don't worry, no one will notice. Ellipsis, just a little. Ellipsis, bit. Ellipsis, more. Ellipsis, and ellipsis. Got it. Whoever wrote this was really ellipsis crazy. Gee, really? Thanks, Captain Redundant.
He, ellipsis, needs ellipsis to ellipsis. Stop using ellipsis. Ellipsis.
Incorrectly, ellipsis. Chod pulled the rubber out of the machine and straightened. Now let's get back up there and stop right there, criminal scum. Chod and Gardevoir both jumped as a man clad in heavy armor ran up to them, scowling. Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I've confiscated your stolen goods. Now pay your fine or it's off to the jail.
Oh my God.
Ellipsis, sir. Ellipsis, I'm sorry. Ellipsis, really. Ellipsis, this won't happen again. Ellipsis, Chod stuttered out loud. Wide-eyed. Let me just get my wall. Then pay with your blood. Sword. Master Gardevoir moved in between. Don't worry. I'll put the guard beheaded Gardevoir in a single slash. Ellipsis. Gardevoir, no, you monster. You killed her. He never finished his sentence.
Wait, he used a sword?
Yeah, the guard uses a sword.
Oh my God.
He never finished his sentence as the cold steel ran through Chod's chest. He gasped, and blood trickled out from his lips. The sword was pulled out, and Chod collapsed. Everything was going dark, fading, vanishing. He saw Gardevoir's severed head on the other side of the room. That was a powerful swing.
Oh my God.
Damn. In the armored man's feet as he nonchalantly sheathed his blade and walked away. Ellipsis.
Wow.
And that's how he became the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
There once was a story all about how.
And that's some slightly edited for faggotry fan fiction of Gardevoir. Hope you enjoyed. I know I sure didn't.
Yep. Let me find the other sentence. What was it? The really broken.
Just requote it.
Okay.
This is a preview of the next episode of Gardevoir Fanfiction. Yeah, we're probably gonna make this a series because this is absolutely terrible.
Don, read it. Don, do it.
Nothing else in the world mattered to Ben. All he could do is pound her as hard as his body was able, and so he did.
That was pretty quiet. You might want to get closer to the mic.
Eh.
Or I could read it again. I mean,
You can just go.
Marcus.
I mean, I do have an amazing reading voice after all. I am the guy with the golden voice. Fuck meme. Nothing else in the world mattered to Ben. All he could do pound her as hard as his body was able, and so he did.